These little guys were criminally treated for hundreds of years, but were eventually freed. So let me show you their multi-century comeback. Today we're going to be talking about the bottom rung of the Covenant, the Ungoi, also known as the Grunts. So let's start from the beginning. The Ungoi come from the planet Balaho, and this planet is pretty harsh compared to what we know to be relatively normal. And honestly, not gonna lie, it's kind of all their fault. The planet's atmosphere is mostly methane, and the rest of it is basically in a permafreeze, which comes from an ecological disaster that the Ungoi caused in their last time around, before the Halo Array was fired 100,000 years ago. Which brings me to their reseeding. One thing we definitely know about both iterations of the Ungoi is that they never got their technology as advanced as the other species. This is important because that's what ultimately made them fall into the Covenant's hands. Since their technology wasn't very advanced, they were basically all free for the taking when the Covenant finally showed up. And the Ungoi were the only species to be assimilated into the Covenant through force, which is how we get that one grunt rebellion that we've heard about. After a bit of that rebellion, the hierarchs couldn't deal with the sheer numbers of the Ungoi and instated an arbiter to bring the hammer down and partially glass their planet. These guys had it rough from the beginning. There are two well-known grunts that I do want to bring up, the first being Yap, who we might remember from Halo Wars 2, and the Yappening back in 2018, where Yap leads another fully canonical grunt rebellion against the Banished, and the other being Yabda, who is actually working with the UNSC right now as a commentator on the Spartan training via the war games on the UNSC Infinity. After the war ended, there were still a lot of Ungoi that needed somewhere to go. The majority of them called it a day and just went back to their home planet. A lot of them did split off and join the Swords of St. Helios as well as the Banished, and then the rest just kind of splintered off into different little factions here and there. There is still a ton to go over when it comes to these little guys because we know them to be everywhere, and I'll get to all of that, so make sure to like and follow for more. Root out!